Hi everyone, this is Connie from Connie's Creative Creations. Today I'm taking part into the Hocus Pocus collab, but we'll get back to that in just a minute. So let's just see what I have done today. I got this sign from the Dollar Tree, and I'm taking off the little Happy Thanksgiving part, taking the jute out, and then I'm going to use the back side of that. I don't show it on film, but I do go back and paint the back of that black so you can't see any of the writing. Now I'm using the Dollar Tree spackle and just filled up those holes because I'm not going to be using those. Now I'm taking the Waverly Elephant and the Folk Art White, and I kind of mixing it sort of. First I do white, and now I'm mixing the black and the white, sorry, not the gray, and I'm just dirtying it up. I want this to look more, maybe not so spooky, but more in the evening type of a look, not super dark, like twilight time. So I'm just kind of like dirtying it all up, and then we're going to get to what I end up doing. Now I took, I got these, the Hocus Pocus off of the Cricut, and I'm just going to put these all on here, and I'm just using contact paper for the transfer tape, and I weeded it and then pulled it up, and just going to center that right on there. And it's just black and orange. So the orange is vinyl from BB Craft. I am a BB Craft affiliate, so you can find the link down in my description box where you can order stuff and get a discount. And the black is from Amazon, and I have that in my Amazon storefront, and that link to my link tree is in the description box as well. And this is the Oracle 651 premium black vinyl. So as you can see, I'm just putting this all on, and I fuzz up my contact paper so that it doesn't stick and pull up the paint. When I started using the Cricut, that's all I ever did. I couldn't understand why it was happening. Didn't see it happening to anyone else. But when I finally figured out that I had to really take most of the stickiness off my contact paper, then that's when I started being able to do it without it yanking up, at least not too much paint. It does occasionally a little bit, but not much. And so this, you can see the pumpkin is orange. The words, the Pocus is orange, and some little quotations are orange, and the rest is black. Then I'm just going to put a jute hanger back on here, and this project will be done. Now, to the collaboration that I'm doing, it's called exactly what this says, just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. I thought this was really cute, and so that's why I went ahead and did exactly what our collaboration is called. Now, the host is Devin from the Freckled Mom and Ellie from DIY from House to Home. And go down to the description box. It's going to have their links to their channels as well as the playlist. So let's get right back into this. This is the second one. I only did 2 projects. I cut this foam board. This is where I'm doing the elephant and the white paint, and I'm just making this look like a night scene as well. And I'm just kind of mixing it right there on my palette and just going over it. First it was too dark, and I'm not going for a perfect paint job. I want it very messy and just kind of all over the place. So, but I want you to remember to go check out the whole playlist. I mean, we've got some amazing creators that is doing videos for this. We had a lot of fun making this and doing this Hocus Pocus collaboration. So don't forget to check out the playlist and watch everyone's video. And if you don't mind giving me or subscribing, as well as hit that notification bell. If you hit it twice, you'll be notified every time I upload a video, as well as give me a big old thumbs up and a comment. I absolutely love comments. Okay, I free-handed, by looking at a picture, the hair of each one of the witches from the Hocus Pocus. And now I'm just going to paint them on this foam board. I didn't have anything else, so that's why I went with a foam board. Now, if anybody's ever painted foam board, it bows up. So this bowed up a little bit, and I end up on the back side putting paint sticks, stir sticks on it, and that straightened it pretty much out. So here is the first one, and I'm just I do the undercolor, and then I come back and do the overcolor over it so that you can see the dimension of each one of their hair. And there you can see I did an oops and got red paint all over it. But I wipe it up and then I go back later and I cover it. You won't be able to tell that it was even ever there. But here I am painting the next one, and it's kind of a labor, well, it's not a labor intensive project. It's just time consuming. So I will just speed this up so you can sit and watch me do it. Okay, as I finish this up, you can watch I go ahead and take care of that red paint, and I'm just using the white and the gray again and completely covering it. You can't even tell that it was ever there. So I kind of fade it in, and then I am going to grab some red paint. Actually, I got to do all of the accents. And now I just grab the red paint and I'm just painting their mouths. I'm not painting any of the rest of their facial features, just their mouths. You can see that little one next to where I'm looking at it. That's all it had, so I didn't do any faces. And this isn't exact, but it's close enough that you can tell who these ladies are. Okay, after I got those all cut, I am painting them all black, and then I'm going to hot glue them to the picture. Then I'm going to, after I get this done, then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, I am finishing up putting these all on here and getting them all glued, and then what I'm going to do is take those painter sticks, like I said, and I'm going to glue those on. And I started to not hold them and they started to pull away, and so I had to really hold on to them and make them stay. Now, this is the Oracle 651 that I get from Amazon, and I'm just cutting these pieces apart because I don't want that big of a piece to deal with. So I'm just going to go ahead and I made a mistake here. Normally I weed it before, and I didn't. I put the contact paper on first, and that was the biggest hassle in the world by doing that, because then I had to put it down, and then I had to take the backing paper off, put it down, and then I had to put it on, and I realized, oh, Connie, you made a mistake. So I just had to do the weeding. I'm not sure if I did it while it was all sticky. I think I did. Right there, I just pulled it up because, or unless I put it down, I can't remember. I don't like doing it this way. This is not a good way to do it, so learn from my mistake. Don't do it like this. Yeah, this made my job a lot harder because it was so sticky. It was sticking to me. It was sticking to my hands, my fingers, and I just kept pulling it off. And I did get it off without ruining it, but it's just not the best way to do it. So now you've seen the mistake. If you've never used a Cricut, or if you have ever dealt with this, remember, you do the weeding while it's, or this is the way it's best for me, is you do the weeding while the backer paper's on, before the contact paper, then you put the contact paper on and put it on your project, and it is so much easier. So yeah, I am just, you can see I'm struggling. Okay, now I'm pulling off the very last of it, and I'm not sure if there's any other weeding. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the rest of it all the way off of there, and then I'm going to grab the picture and I'm going to put the wording on this, and I haven't pushed it down so I can still move it around. I want exactly where I want it. Then I use my little spatula, and then when I pull the contact paper off, I don't have many problems. It just pretty much comes right up. Now, the next words, you'll see I do it right. I learned from my mistake. I knew better than to do it, but I am going ahead and doing that last little bit of weeding. That's what I normally do, the little tiny weeding. Once it's down, it makes it very easy to do. Okay, now, this is the way you're supposed to do it. You pull off the black, or the outside pieces, and then you put your contact paper over it. And I hope you guys really like this Hocus Pocus. We're actually going to have a Hocus Pocus party. We're all going to watch it at the same time, and so have fun. I am not a spooky Halloween type of a person. I prefer a cute Halloween. And yeah, Hocus Pocus it's light. It's more on the fun side, even though it's a little, but whatever. So here, see how much easier this is? when you do it right. So much easier. Okay, now I'm going to put that down here. And of course, you can see is it says, I smell children. And that's something that is said in the movie quite often. So, you guys, I hope you have loved this, and I hope you have a great